So, I want to tell you guys a story on how I fell in love with a man only to find out he's my dad. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish the story, but yeah, I'm going to try to say just the important parts of the story. So, a friend of mine and I went out to this other restaurant that I'm not going to mention the name. Right? Yeah, it's a restaurant slash bar. Ne? So my friend and I meet up there. Right? I arrived first. So when I arrived, there were these four men besides the table that I sat on. Right? Then my friend arrived, and then we're catching up. We're looking nice. We're taking content. Everything is nice, right? Then a waiter comes, and then he's like the waiter for those guys, not our waiter. He comes to us on some, I was sent by that group to ask you guys which shots would you like, you know? And then we're like, my friend drinks tequila, I drink blowjob. I know that's I know how that sounds like. But yeah. So they bring my 3 blowjobs and her 3 tequila. Okay, cool. And then we order happily. Then we chill. So while we're chilling, one of the guys comes, right? Okay, cool. He comes, he sits next to my friend, blah, 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 blah. Introduces himself. Oh, hi, blah, 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 blah. Just normal conversation, you know. Okay, cool. He then says, he tells me, he's like, I like your friend. And I'm like, tell her she's like literally in front of you. Like, and then he's like, you can tell her for me, and then I can tell her that my friend likes you. I'm like, which of your friends? He points at him. And I'm like, but why are you speaking on his behalf? He's like, let me call him. He's gonna speak for himself. He calls him by the name. I can't mention his name. And then he comes through. Okay, cool. Guys, it's not the first time you get approached by somebody who's your dad's age or whatever, an older man, a matured man. Like, so for me, it wasn't a shock, that these male are, it's either they wanted something or it happens. Honestly, it happens, right? And then we have a conversation. They end up joining our table, like all of them. Then it's a vibe, blah 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 blah. We all chilling, we're drinking. Now it's nice. The vibe is nice. They even paid our bill. Right. Now it's time to go home. So who did? Before I knew that he's my dad, already I was calling him dad. Oh, I skipped the part that Udedi was wearing a ring. But I didn't ask because it was none of my business. Okay? It was literally none of my... Sorry to the married men, but we know you're nasty out there. So there was no need for me to ask. Cool. When I leave, we Ubered. We Ubered different because my friend was going to her own place. I was going to my own place. And then Udedi asked for my numbers. I gave Udedi judging. You can judge me. I gave him my numbers. Cool. Later, he checked up on me. Are you home safe? I'm home safe. I'm also home safe. Good night. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay. Good night, Daddy. Nice vibes, right? I slept. In the morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How was your night? Those casual conversations. Then fast forward, he asked for a date. And of course, I went, right? When I see him this time around, he's not wearing the ring. So I'm thinking, like in my head, I'm like, he's probably married. He removed it because of me. But also now that he has removed it, I'm not going to ask anything about it. Cool. We had a nice date. The date was nice. Fast forward, Daddy and I are now dating. Right? Okay, at that time, my boyfriend and I are now My boyfriend and I are now dating. I found a man he's not bad looking. He's just okay. He's okay. He treats me right. We are dating and it's nice. Casually dating. Like when I call him, I get him. Like everything was nice. Everything was normal. We would go out on dates. We'd go out drink together. Everything was nice. And his friend would be there and my friend would be there. It was a vibe. All right. So now, mind you, I don't know my dad. Truthfully, I don't know my dad. My mom just told me that my dad abandoned us. They broke up. And yeah, he just basically he didn't think that my mom was telling the truth, because apparently, not that I'm exposing my mom, but my mom was busy with another male while dating my dad at the time. So my dad didn't like trust that it's his child, I'm his child. And at the time, there were not that there were no DNAs, but people were not educated about DNAs, especially Manpumi Makaya. They're not educated about DNAs and stuff, right? So that's how, So I've never met my dad. Cool. So now fast forward, I don't know if something bothered him or whatever, but miraculously, my boyfriend, spoke to my mom on Facebook. How's life? Like, catching up with your ex. How's life? Blah, 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 blah. Ngiyaphila. Unjani umntana? And then my mom was like, ubuzela ngomntana because wampika, you know. And then my boyfriend was like, my boyfriend, my boyfriend was like, how were you telling the truth that was my child? And then my mom said, I was telling the truth. Why would I lie? And then it was a thing with, you were messing with me and messing with this other guy. Blah, 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 blah. They were fighting. My mom made me read the conversation. Yeah, you were busy with this other guy, so how was I supposed to trust you? Are you really, really sure that's my child? Like, yeah, do you know what this would do? Because now I'm a married man. Hey, so this child, but I can't let my child grow up without knowing me, blah, 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 blah. If this is true, can we do a DNA? All of a Sunday, sefundisiwe and sefundisiwe ama-DNA. Bengayicabanga i-DNA all along. My mom is like, I don't mind. You get? Sharp. Then my mom calls me like, well, you need to come home. I need to tell something. Cool, I go. I'm not even expecting anything. I go, we have a talk. My mom is like, guess who sent me an inbox on Facebook? I'm like, who's like your dad? My dad. Like, yep. Your dad is a married man, blah, 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 blah. And he wants to meet you, but he wants to do DNA. I agreed, but that's if you are okay with it. Do you want to meet him? I mean, I was happy. I met my dad and I asked my mom, since he's saying you were messing with another man, are you sure he's my dad? My mom is like, I'm 100% sure. Like, okay, I'm like, if you are sure, then I don't mind. And if you are okay with it as well, because I need to check if you are okay. My mom is like, I don't mind. If you want to meet your dad, it's okay with me. Okay, cool. And then they set up a date where we're gonna meet, and then so that we can go do DNA test. The day arrives. The day where I lost a man. The day where I lost a man and gained a dad. I'm laughing, but it's actually not funny. So the day arrives, my mom and I arrive first, right? Let me just do part 2 because this thing is finishing. So this is part 2 where now my mom and I are sitting, waiting for my dad. Right. So we sit and then I saw something familiar. Like I saw something familiar, something that I know walking towards us. Something that I know under shit, something that I know that I know that I know. Coming towards us. Right? Then in my head I'm thinking, this person is gonna greet us and my mom is gonna be shocked about what am I doing with Umuntu, like I was kinda embarrassed. So I said to my mom, let me go to the bathroom. I'm pressed. My mom says, okay, cool. Then I go to the bathroom, all right? Like, because I'm thinking, udlulile phela baby. And earlier on, we had actually spoken, and I said to him, I'm going to meet up with my mom. I didn't tell him what's happening. And then he was like, okay, cool. I'm going to have a very busy day today. I have meetings back to back. Okay, so my man is working hard, and I need him to work hard. Do you get? Sharp. So he now, so I'm like, okay, surely, you know, and in my head I'm thinking, what if it was open food? Because I think there was Woolworths closer to us. I'm like, what if I'm going to be Woolworths and then just open for But I'm like, I'll cross the bridge when I get there because I can't sit in the bathroom forever. Cool. I walk out of the bathroom. And as I approach, I'm like, "Hey, man. You're talking to be a fan. He's trying to sample his now. Did he see me go into the bathroom? Is introducing himself to my mom. Am I about to get married? What's happening? Did my mom just meet his son-in-law? Like, I'm confused. Then I walk. I'm like, I can't turn back. I have to go face the music. I'm just thinking of the last that I'm going to tell my mom in my head. My mom is going to be disappointed. You know, and then our eyes locked each other. And then he gives me this eye like, you know, don't say anything. Or, you know, am I not the one who's supposed to be doing that? Don't tell my mom, you know. And then I greet. I'm like, Sanbonani. Like, Ebo Sawubona, sis. Like, now he's greeting me like he's never met me before. Now I'm also, because I'm like, okay, I don't know the situation. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's told my mom. Sanbonani, Sawubona. And then I sit down. And then my mom goes, or my mom taps him, and then he says, Uye kelo. Uyuban manje. Like, uyelo. And then he looks at me. I look at him. We both look at my mom. And then I ask my mom, Ngenzeni? You know? And then my mom is like, this is your dad. Like, I don't know what happened in my head. My who? This is your dad. Kanjan. I'm just like, my dad. My father. He's like, yeah. And then he looks at me. And then he's like, is this your mom? I'm like, at this point, I don't even know whether to deny my mom or what. I'm like, yes, this is my mom. We looked at each other. Ne? Yapheli episode. Nami ngisalinde ukuthi ba-release nje in episode ngibona ukuthi kahle kahle lesa story sagcinaphi, because I can't wait to see ukuthi what's gonna happen after that.
Come here. Me epic family begging a second, man. Come here. This is the Africa Risatisa. It's a long little series. Not fair like a mix up, but man, me have more of this for post, but the videos video kinda long, so I have to cut you up. You understand me? The videos them kinda, so I really want to put too much of them in a one. More than likely I just one part me I gotta do them so it's easier for watch. You understand me? And you just look out for the other one. So me gonna post a couple of them. If you're watching this one, just know say probably the next 2 hour time, you're going to see one more drop, and I'm going to say I can post them rapidly so you can catch them one go and done. You understand me? One place, one time, you can just boop and do the right thing. The story here though, back to that. The story here. This not normal. I can't wait for part 3. I can't wait to hear the rest of this story. Well, like me say, the rest of it I'll post in a little minute, but I can't wait. My people, which one of them wrong? I could hold a conversation. You know, I love my $1 million question, and the $1 million question is, who is wrong in this situation out of the three of them? Who wrong? Daughter, the mother, the father? Or it's obvious that the mother is the wrong one then, right? Or the father? Because the father disowned the child. Oh, it go. The girl can't wrong, you know, because she don't know her dad. So we can almost eliminate her out of the equation, right? There's nothing she can do wrong. She never seen a picture of her dad. So the only thing you would answer is, at her little age, she shouldn't have lived with a man her father age. Oh, you want to get wrong for that? That's our next part in the epic. But to me, I want to know what me I go say. You see, from my mama daddy with the 2 man, and you go breed, any game can play. Any game can play. That me I telling you say. Hear me good. Share the story here. Share it. For everybody get to see and hear it. Share it. Father Epic World on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The new Facebook page, Father Epic TV, over on Facebook. Go over there. Like, follow, whichever option forwards. Hold on the like button or hold on the follow button. The options will pop up. Click favorite so you can get the video when they drop. As they drop, so you don't miss a beat. See, pray. With that being said, this is where the video ends. Excuse me? Chow breadcrumbs. What catch you there? Excuse me?